to show you some fun things you can do with our Stampin Spritzers. They're right on page 179 in the big catalog. You get 2 in a package and they're only $2.95, so they're a great deal. They just come like this. And then what I did for the techniques I want to show you today is I added some rubbing alcohol. So you might be able to see the liquid flowing through here a little bit. That is just rubbing alcohol. And I've put some in a few different ones. And what I want to do is add some re-inker. The first one I'm going to use is the Island Indigo, and I'll just unscrew the top of this. And it really doesn't matter how many drops you put in. I'll do about 6 or so. Oh, and a little extra, I guess. Obviously, the more you put in, the darker it will be. So you can just kind of play with it and do all different combinations. The other thing I'm going to add is this shimmer paint. This particular one is platinum, and I haven't played with the platinum shimmer paint before with this technique. I've done the champagne, which I'm going to show you in a moment, but we'll do platinum and see how it goes. So for this, it's a little less precise. I'm just going to drop a little bit in here. And then the key to this is to make sure you shake it up well. The ink refill will stay in solution pretty well with the rubbing alcohol, but that shimmer paint, you can see it here a little bit, that will settle out and it will kind of just rest on the bottom. So you'll need to shake it up every time you use it. So if you play with it a little while and then it sits on your shelf for a few days and then you go back to it, you'll definitely want to shake it up like this. So it'll be interesting. Like I said, I haven't used this combination, so I'm excited to see what it does. Now, I'm going to try a few different things with you. What I did is grabbed just some white, Whisper White cardstock. This is very vanilla, and it's just a flower I punched out. And then this is some of our flower trim from the spring catalog. This is probably my favorite thing out of the spring catalog. It comes like this. It's 2 yards of this flower trim, and it's just really soft. You can do so many things with it. You could color it with a sponge. You can certainly just leave it this color, but I found it to be a lot of fun to color with the spritzer. Now this I'm going to pull in. This is our color catcher, and these are on our clearance rack. So if you order online through my website, you can go right to the clearance rack. I think they're like $2.39 or so. But as with everything on the clearance rack, it's while supplies last. So make sure if you would like one of these to grab it quick. I can turn it just to show you a little bit. It's just some cardboard, but it's really convenient the way it's shaped. And you can probably see my mess that's in there. It just contains the mess really well. So here we go. Let's see what Island Indigo with Platinum Shimmer Paint does. Okay. And obviously it would look different after it's dry, but it kind of just shows you the little bit of shimmer on that background. We'll set that aside. The nice thing about the rubbing alcohol is that it dries really quickly. So we'll try this. This is just a little very vanilla flower that I punched out. Kind of tip the excess over there. That looks like it'll be really pretty when it's dry. I like the platinum. And then the last thing I'm going to try with this is the flower trim. And again, if you wanted it lighter, you just simply don't put in as many drops of re-inker as I did. So this I'm just going to pull out. Bring that up a little bit. Hopefully you can see it. It's very pretty. Okay, I'm going to set this aside for a moment and pull in the other one that I have to show you, which is Primrose Petals. And again, just dump some of this in. Okay. And then I just want to make sure I shake it well enough. It's kind of fun to watch the color go through this rubbing alcohol too. Shake it off to the side. And what I'm going to do is pull in for you this piece of cardstock. It's Crumb Cake cardstock. See, I think it's pretty well shaken. And I'm going to set this one in here. I'm not going to lay this one down just because I have that blue mess there that's not quite dry. So I'm going to set it up and then just spritz the color on there. It definitely makes the cardstock curl up, but when it's dry, it totally flattens out. Let me see if I can, do you see the glimmer on there, hopefully? It's really pretty in person. Okay, I'll set this one aside. I just want to show you a couple of completed projects, just so you can kind of pull it all together and understand the final look of it. This flower was done with Calypso Coral Reinker and the Champagne Mist Shimmer Paint. Hopefully you can see the glimmer on that. And then this is another one that I did where I spritzed the entire background. I hope it's picking up that color and shimmer. So it's on Crumb Cake Crumb Cake cardstock, and then this was spritzed with Calypso Coral and Champagne Mist. I also did it on the flower here too. So it's just a lot of fun. A few simple and inexpensive products from Stampin' Up! The Smooch Spritz, Platinum, or Champagne Mist Shimmer Paint, some reinkers, flower trim, cardstock. Relatively inexpensive things that you just have a lot of options and can do a lot of fun different techniques with. So give it a try, have fun. Thanks for watching my video. For daily creative inspiration, visit my blog or find me on Facebook at Jody Reinert Stamps.